A single armchair sits in a modest living room. Morning light spills through sheer curtains, too soft to wake anything fully. She enters quietly and speaks, half to herself, half to someone who may never arrive. Never know from looking. Not with the way I fold the towels just right. Not with the way the coffee is brewed by the time he stumbles in, scratching at the edges of sleep. Not with the way I braid my daughter's hair tight to hold in the things I don't say, but inside ... It's winter without snow. Cold, unremarkable, persistent. People say you can't be everything to everyone, but they don't tell you what to do when you already are. When you've become the atlas, the archive, the air dot. As a mother, I breathe for them. I rise like a prayer whispered through cracked lips. I kiss bruised knees and bandage egos. I am background noise. I am the hum of the world beneath their dreams. And yet, when I cry in the shower, I do it softly. I don't want to drown the sound of their needs. As a wife, I choreograph my moods around his silence. His love isn't loud. It's not cruel. Either just ... absent. He thinks if he doesn't see it, it doesn't exist. Like laundry or grief. Last night, he touched my shoulder like he was petting a memory. He said, "You don't laugh like you used to." I almost told him. That laugh ran off with the part of me I buried so our family could live. And as a daughter, I still reach for approval from a woman whose love was a lesson in endurance. My mother, the queen of sharp glances and sharper absences. She called it strength. I called it silence. I try not to raise my voice to my kids. I tell myself I'm undoing her. But sometimes, in the middle of reprimanding them, I hear her tone in mine and it wrecks me. I wanted to rewrite the script. Instead, I'm just reciting it with better diction. Depression isn't a storm. That would be easier storm's end. It's fog. It cloaks. It lingers. It convinces you that you are the fog, that the world is better without the blur of you in it. I have days where brushing my teeth feels like betrayal, like pretending I'm okay. But then my son laughs full belly, reckless joy. Or my daughter falls asleep with her hand wrapped around mine like it's home. Or my husband, half asleep, murmurs my name not because he needs something, but because he remembers I'm still here. I don't scream for help because screaming requires breath. And breath is a luxury when you're barely treading water. But I write little things in the margins of my life's sticky notes of survival. They say things like, "You made it to today. You matter in quiet ways. Your silence is not your absence." Final beat. Her eyes glisten, but she does not cry. I'm not okay. Not fully. Not yet. But I am here. And sometimes, that is a rebellion all its own. If part of me rising from depression was about facing the darkness, the other part was about building habits that helped me heal, even when I didn't feel like I could. Healing is not a one-day thing. It's a choice you make again and again, even on the days it feels impossible. So let me share what helped me breathe again. Step 1, I started writing. Not pretty, poetic writing. I mean raw, messy, tear-stained journal pages where I dumped every thought and feeling out of my head. The ugly stuff, the pain, the rage. Because when you trap those emotions inside, they poison you slowly. But when you let them out on paper, you take away some of their power. Step 2, I treated my body like it deserved love. Even when my mind told me it didn't, I started moving. Not for the perfect body or the scale, but for my soul. A 10-minute walk, stretching in my living room, dancing to one song like no one was watching. Because motion changes, emotion it reminds you that you are alive. Step 3, I cut the toxic voices out of my world, whether it was social media, fake friends, or even my own inner critic. I started setting boundaries. Depression grows in silence and comparison, but when you protect your peace, you give yourself room to breathe and rebuild. Step 4. I surrounded myself with light. I called the friend I hadn't talked to in months. I asked for help, and I realized asking for help isn't weakness, it's courage. It's saying, I don't want to drown alone. And the moment I reached out, I felt less alone. Step 5. I learned to talk to myself like I would talk to someone I love. Instead of saying, I'm broken, I started saying, I'm healing. Instead of, I'll never get better, I said, I'm taking it one day at a time. Self-talk is powerful. Your mind believes what you tell it every single day, so I chose to speak life over myself, even when I didn't fully believe it yet. And here's the truth I want every woman to know. You do not need to be perfect to heal. You just need to keep showing up for yourself. Some days, showing up means conquering the world. Other days, it just means brushing your teeth and drinking water, and that is enough. Healing is not about never falling. It's about choosing to rise again and again, even when it's messy. So when I feel the shadows creeping back, I remind myself, I have survived 100% of my bad days, and I will survive this one too. And if I can survive, so can you. One step, one breath, one day at a time.